well, as both Wesley and Lanier with victories, they would pop up to 5 points and potentially be tied with Hans Niemann, depending on the outcome of this game. And what's going on in our tournament leader, Fabiano's
D6,
game?
That's interesting.
What do you
I'm
mean?
just seeing the last move from Hans, D6. I think D5, if I'm not mistaken, was an option as well, but he chooses this more peaceful move, D6. Slower approach.
I'm used to seeing knight c3 here, as well as a b5. There are reasons why you want to capture at a certain moment and why you want to delay it for others. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. How's Fabi doing?
Well, we have the Italian, and Sam has won the opening battle, right?
Okay.
So bishop to b3 is the move. I'm expecting queen to a6 is the only thing that at least to my eyes makes sense. To put pressure on the pawn on d3, as well as not allowing b5 ideas. By the way,
knight e3. Yeah, sorry.
Bishop to b3 was not the best move. Queen to b2 seems to have been a little bit stronger, but now this kind of allows black to continue his plan with knight to b6. That's why he played the move queen a4 to empty the square d7 for the knight to go to b6, put pressure on the bishop. And at this point you had take, and go b5. This is not easy stuff to understand. I get the b4 square for my knight, but at the same time rook to a1 is a big threat as well. And after queen to a2, let's say I'm going to go queen to c3, not allow the queen trade. Once again, I'm not allowing the queen trade. I'm focusing on the c7 square. I'm also getting ready to trap your queen. You're lost. So at this point, he played bishop to b3, right? Okay. Bishop to b3, queen to a6. How do we continue?
Knight e3, very
Knight to
logical.
e3 makes the most sense, yes.
I'm hitting f5, d5 squares.
That's right. And I think this is how he's going to play this position.
But
if you do go knight to b6,
line, yeah, knight b6, knight f5.
Knight f5, let's say bishop to f8 or bishop to e6. Let's say bishop to f8.
Can I play d4? I always want...
Always feel that you want to play d4,
yeah,
right?
I want to open up...
yeah, no, that's a move as well. You can even get ready for it, controlling the c4 square first with rook to c1, so improve the position to the maximum.
Moves, yeah.
Right, get some pressure on c7, force black to defend against that, and then play the move d4.
But I'm warming up to white's position now.
Play on one hole.
Now Ray feels
to fall behind in assessment and in the position, because white's plan is fairly easy. At some point I will go d4, right?
Exactly.
I will try to improve the position to the maximum. I have the avenues for my knight to land either on d5 or f5. By the way, queen to b5 was played, okay?
Not queen a6, queen to b5.
Queen to b5. And now we're expecting, again, knight to e3. Not that much has changed.
But Christian,
right?
once you go knight e3, can I go knight f4 to target that d3 pawn? And
okay. Is Ray saying that? No,
no,
I
Ray
think he's
always
going to
repeats.
No.
He always repeats. We saw it even in Jeffrey Zhang's game. He played a bishop e4, bishop d4, bishop e5, just to repeat one strategically to get that extra 30 seconds. And he tends to be low on time, so he wants to make sure he's closer to the 40th move.
Very absolutely.
Good point.
Whenever
Yes.
we talk about Ray, we talk about time travel. But it seems to me that the queen is misplaced on b5. If you don't mind, Christian, bishop b3, queen b5, knight e3. The current position, and now we expect knight b6.
For Ray, and a good opportunity, by the way, for Fabiano, in case Hans falls in today's round.
Hans looks like he's in a completely different world. One player who hasn't moved, I mean, Andrew Tang has been
Rook to A2.
And
Oh my
Hans
goodness.
Niemann is holding his head like,
See the reaction, and you
Oh
know
my
he
goodness.
just missed that. The queen is trapped.
The queen is trapped. Queen to D2 and that's it.
whoops.
Oh,
Let's just go
my
back.
God.
Warner and Ray is just by Queen
Queen
A1,
A1, yeah, that's
by the
fine.
way, and resigns. Hans has missed.
Oh, my
Queen
goodness.
A3 was a terrible move. Just blunder on the spot, and Hans.
I mean, I'm telling you, the players are also getting tired. This 8th round, such a difficult tournament.
Well, because every